violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, in school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Alan and Cheryl, still no word on an Amber Alert being issued tonight in search for that little girl. Police say they don't have enough information to put one out yet, but they're hoping to know more soon.
We have no information to go along with who she might be with or a vehicle she might be in.
Tonight, Wheeling police searching for 1-year-old Jacqueline Dobbs after officers found her 21-year-old mother, Janiyah Murphy, apparently murdered.
Wow. So 1-year-old daughter is missing after her mom was taken out, killed, most likely by a brother. Okay. Maybe the baby daddy. All right. And I don't know if it's the baby daddy or not, but I don't know. It sounds like some baby mama drama, something to that effect. I don't know, but I mean, this happens way too often in the community, and hopefully this little girl is found unharmed, because it would just be an even greater tragedy. And this is the trauma that a lot of these brothers and sisters out here are talking about. But, you know, they talk about trauma from slavery, but it's not really trauma from slavery. It's about what people are doing today, what people did a year ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Like, that's what it's really about, what our own community has evolved into. It's not trauma from slavery. No, it's trauma from the people that look just like you.
You know that she was a young woman that had a lot of life, and she talked to a lot of people. No different than a lot of other 21-year-olds.
Now, investigators scouring social media to piece together Murphy's final hours. Police say family reported her missing around 10:30 last night because she didn't show up for work and hadn't been in touch since Monday.
Wow. I mean, this is tragic, man. It really is. It's so upsetting that this is happening and there's no reports on it, okay? No mainstream coverage, no nothing. And these people deserve to have their stories told, because I mean, it's insane.
With help from the fire department, police say officers climbed onto Murphy's balcony at 365 Inland Drive, finding the door unlocked, and inside discovering the young mother dead. Her baby girl, known as Angel, nowhere to be found.
We need the public's assistance in this. They might be able to connect a dot that, or connect a link that we don't have right now.
And what people don't understand is there are some brothers and sisters, we don't know who it is, but in the community who are just straight evil, man. And you might be like, oh, well, they took the baby to take care of it. No, like, they took the baby so there's no witnesses. That's how a lot of these folks think, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if the baby doesn't turn up, or if it turns up, you know, deceased. But it's just like, hopefully that doesn't happen. Prayerfully that doesn't happen. But it's, man, what a crazy incident.
Tonight, Brentley Wright, who says he was Murphy's classmate and friend at nearby Stevenson High School, calling her one of the sweetest people you could meet, a loving and caring person.
At last word, police did not have a person of interest. They also had not yet been able to find any video from this apartment complex to use in the investigation.
So guys, I just want to show you what's happening in the Cobb County schools. They beat up on a little girl. It's crazy. Multiple boys ganging up on a little girl. And honestly, this I wish that I could say this is surprising, this is perplexing, but it's really not. I went to a majority black school. Girls and boys would fight all the time. Girls would get jumped by boys and girls would jump boys. It's kind of how it goes down. You know, a lot of these sisters, quite frankly, are not scared to, you know, get disrespectful or put their hands on a boy. And I'm not saying that's what she did. It looks like she just got straight destroyed. But this is that next level bullying that I be talking about. Like, yeah, there's you know, giving a kid a wedgie and wet willies and all that kind of stuff. And then there's these brothers, which happens in the black community. These brothers just choosing victims, different victims every day to make fun of, disrespect, put their hands on. And these are young guys, man. So imagine the type of havoc they're going to be able to wreak when they get of age. I mean, this dude is literally, like I said, he's sagging his pants, okay? And he's putting his hands on a girl. They stomped her out. And these are the black boys, the kings, the kangs. I mean, this is just appalling, honestly. I don't care what this girl did, bro. I really don't. You can't, this shouldn't, and the fact that no other boys jumped in and tried to help her, that's the state of the community. And that's why you have people harming themselves over bullying at school and all types of stuff. As you can see, there are many indications of demon time, sagging pants, all that kind of stuff, you know? So, man, prayers go out to her. I don't care what she did. She didn't deserve to get stomped out by 2, 3, 4 boys. And people are trying to like block the scene so that the teachers don't see what's going on. Disgraceful.
New at 6 tonight, a family experiencing unimaginable grief after the death of a 10-year-old girl who took her own life.
The family is saying their young daughter reported she was being bullied at school. Jeremy Harris is live tonight in North Salt Lake. And Jeremy, this is such an awful and tragic situation.
Heidi, difficult to comprehend, but the family of Isabella Titchener reached out to me over the weekend because they want to share the story about their daughter's death. They say they want to highlight the impact that bullying can have and the quiet struggles some children are facing. Legacy Park was a place where 10-year-old Izzy Titchener loved to play.
I didn't know she thought like that.
Her family wanted to come back here to talk about Lizzie's own legacy.
Man, and this is Salt Lake City, Utah, which is supposed to be hella white people. But, you know, she ends up going out here, going to school, getting bullied. And the fact that a 10-year-old could think about taking her life, you know it had to be really bad. Probably like, you know, as bad, just as bad as the last video that we watched.
You don't know what a child is going through mentally.
Her mom, Brittany, says Izzy took her own life late last week after struggling in school and reporting bullying.
And it's so messed up, man. She was a cute little girl. Like, the fact that a 10-year-old could even know, like, to take their own life is crazy to me, bro.
Including being told she smelled bad.
Nobody has done anything. My kids shouldn't have to suffer. I'm not going to have another suicidal child again. She was only 10 years old. She was only 10.
Everyone has a role here in this failure, and everyone has a role here in the solution.
So Foxborough Elementary, guys. So we'll check it out.
Everyone has a role here in the solution.
Parents from Foxborough Elementary School's PTA came to support Izzy's family.
It is on the parents, it is on the children, it is on the teachers, it is on the administration.
The Davis District is under federal supervision after an investigation found it was failing to address incidents of racial harassment and bullying.
We want things to change too. The culture in this county is not what we want for our children either.
Wow. I mean, this situation is beyond comprehension. For real, cause I mean, how does a 10-year-old take their own selves out, bro? For real.
Her family says they wanted to speak publicly to not hide the pain kids can be facing and the real impact bullying can have.
Even though my baby is gone, I'm gonna make sure that I stand for Izzy.
We did hear from the Davis School District today. They sent us a statement in response to this situation, and that says, in part, at this point, the incident we are aware of involved another student. The teacher and administration responded quickly and appropriately.
Wow. So I'm looking at the demographics here, and it looks like it is a majority white and Hispanic school. So maybe she was feeling isolated. You know, I'm surprised they aren't trying to paint it as some type of racial situation, but chances are the other kid that was bullying her, even though the school's demographics is only 2% black, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that the other kid that was bullying her was another black kid.
As with all allegations of bullying, our investigation will continue. Now, we've put some more information about this case on KUTV.com, as well as we'll put up a link to a GoFundMe site for the family. Reporting live in North Salt Lake, Jeremy Harris, KUTV 2 News.
Jeremy, thank you. My mom heart aches with her tonight. There are resources for both parents and students who are experiencing crisis or even suicidal thoughts. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, it is on your screen. It's 1-800-273-8255. There's also the Safe UT app. If your kids don't have it, sit down with them tonight. Make sure it's downloaded on their phone. It is a crisis chat and tip line. They can talk to them without letting anyone else know. This is private. We've included links in our story on KUTV.com.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car. I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.